that way. You can see somebody off in the distance behind me heading to Stafford Beach, which is where we are camping tonight. So far, no ponies, no armadillos, just lots of live oak and Spanish moss. So, heading on the parallel trail on my way to Stafford Beach campground. Generally do not see ponies on these trails, or at least I haven't noticed any droppings either. But you sometimes see armadillo cruising across. None of them yet. But it's just so crazy here. With all the fern and the live oak and the moss. It's otherworldly. First armadillo sighting. Right there. He could not care less that I am here. He's so funny. Oh. Alright, that's enough armadillo footage. A minute and 7 seconds is way too many minutes. But he's so stinking cute. And he couldn't care less that I'm standing here. His big ears obviously are not paying attention to me. So, made it to camp, set up my tent, ate some food. And now I'm checking out the beach. You can see 3 horses up there. Marking on the one horse with the blaze is really pretty. Its colors. Probably isn't coming out as well on camera as it is in person, but that flaxen mane. Big white blaze. Oh, they're coming right for me. Baby. inside, water outside. Lightning and thunder outside. So I am here 11 o'clock. I have ventured out of my tent. I haven't heard any thunder in about an hour, and the rain has subsided for now. So I'm going to Plum Orchard. It's about a 4-mile walk. I could take the trail, but apparently the trails are pretty waterlogged right now. And the trail up from Stafford to Plum Orchard takes you through several swampy areas. I mean, they're swampy when it's dry, so no telling what condition they're in now. And it's still warm enough and there's still mosquitoes out that I have a feeling it'd be pretty miserable walking through there with the bugs. And that's also the stretch that Phil and Kate ended up with a whole mess of chiggers. And it really hasn't been cold enough here to kill any of that kind of thing off. So I'm just taking the road. And honestly, the trail isn't that much different than being on the road. It's just a single track instead of a double wide. So I'll be heading on the road right now that connects the beach to Stafford House. And I'll go south of the airstrip that the Carnegie relatives who live here on the island use to fly off and on the island. And then I'll head north on Main Street. I think it's called the main road. Ooh, these live oak trees and the moss are ridiculous. So pretty. So anyway, that's my plan. I'm glad to be out of the tent. I think there's one other gal who's headed up this way, so I may run into her en route. All right, I'll check in later. Ciao. Turkey and a plane. So now I'm at the top of the airstrip, and to the left is Stafford House. So Stafford House is here on the left. One of the homes that was built for the Carnegie children. Kind of like Grayfield, I'm pretty sure it's still lived in by a descendant of the Carnegies. So last time we were here, they had skulls, horse skulls, all along the wall. Oh, there's a couple on the gate there. But they did a bunch of them all along the wall. Up to the turnoff for Plum Orchard, but I think I've gone more than halfway. I don't think I have too much further, and then there'll be a fork in the road, and I will veer left for Plum Orchard, where I will sit on the porch and eat my lunch and maybe read a little bit of my book that I brought with me, since I carried it all this way. Probably should actually sit down and read it. It's pretty quiet. The rain stopped for now. Oh, this isn't my turn, is it? No. Is it? Is it? Could be. I don't think it's this soon. Is that say Plum Orchard? Ha! Sweet. Okay. I am definitely more than halfway. I am leaving Main Street and heading left. Well, I'm not heading left right now, I'm getting y'all closer to the sign, but now I'm heading left. Ha! Alright, I will turn this back on when the house is in view. Alright, ciao. Getting closer. You can see behind me live oak, Spanish moss. Even on a rainy day, this place is pretty awesome. Alright, TTFN. See you soon. Ciao. This home is being maintained by the Park Service, and when you're on the island, you can tour the home. They have, I believe it's 3 tours a day, where you can a volunteer with the Park Service will take you around the house and tell you about the history of the home, and it's a pretty neat home. My favorite part is the indoor swimming pool. On this 4-mile trek, I have seen 11 armadillos just doing their thing, nosing up whatever it is that they're eating. Just kind of crawling along with little tanks. They're so cute. They're a lot cuter when they're alive. Not the way I generally see them dead on the side of the road. So it's nice to see them up and about. And it actually, it doesn't surprise me that they're seen so frequently dead on the side of a road, because they're oblivious to what's going on around them. They're so focused on grub, 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 grub. It's not surprising. Not surprising that they get whacked. The times I've been here before, there have been horses grazing in their lawn. I assume there'll be some today, but maybe not. And then somebody was saying that there's a bobcat that has taken up residence on the grounds. So maybe we'll see him or her. And there apparently is also an alligator in the marsh that is north of the house. The marsh is pretty awesome for all the different birds that live there. At least when I was here in July, it was crazy, the diversity of birds in this tiny little marshy waterway. It was wild. I love this big tree. Big cypress tree? Another big cypress tree here. I'm sure they were a pair flanking the driveway as you came cruising along. Visit Carnegie's. So there's the house, and I'm going to turn off the camera, I think, and just enjoy myself. Alright. Ciao. 3 tours, 11, 1, and 2. And I think I will do the 1 o'clock tour, because it is about 12:15. But I am headed to my favorite spot. Go around the side of the house. And porch. Please, 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 please be there still. It's still there. Oh, you'll see it. The porch swing. This is my favorite. Dun, dun, dun. I love this thing. It's the size of like a twin bed on steroids, maybe. Oh. Caught something. And you can see the marsh out there. And there's marsh over on that side of the house, which is where previously it was just craziness of birds. Spanish moss dancing in the wind. So this is my last day on Cumberland. Temperatures have dropped, and most of the people in our group got on the morning boat today and left early. There's 3 of us remaining out of 14. Just because it's gonna be even colder tonight. It was, I think, 40 last night. It was really breezy. I don't know if the 40 takes into account the wind chill, but it was cool. And I think tonight it's supposed to get down to 34. Again, I'm not sure if that's just air temp or if that's wind chill factored in, but it's cool and it's breezy, and I'm probably gonna be cold tonight because when I packed and left home tonight was supposed to be the coldest night at like 42, so I brought my 30-degree bag. Figured I would be fine for one night. So yeah, I'll probably be cold tonight, but then I get up and pack and get on the 10:30 boat heading back, so hopefully it won't be too bad. So anyway, heading out to the beach, and then I'm gonna head south along the beach to the Dungeness ruins. Plenty of sun today, which is nice, because if it was this temperature and not sunny, it would not be nice. Horses have been here. All right. My roll has been slown by the sand. Camp. Previous 2 nights we were at Stafford, which is further north, about 3.5 miles north, and tonight we were at Sea Camp, which is towards the southern end of the island, and then you can see factories down there in the distance. Yay. I won't look at those. Alright, beach. Talk later. Pelican has been fishing. This was the stable for the Carnegies here at Dungeness. Stable, carriage house. And then a lot of outbuildings that were servants' quarters. That house back there, and there's a whole lot of little cottages, that same style. There's also a building back there that looks similar to the cottages. Actually, I think it's like right there. That was the laundromat for the house. As it looks, with the sun making it difficult to really see. hard to hear over the wind noise, so that's why I'm doing a voiceover. But anyway, this is the south-facing part of the house. I guess I would have called it the back of the house. But anyway, what you see is what remains of the mansion Dungeness that burned in the 50s. Apparently the house was on fire for 5 days before they could put it out. And that's what you've got. This is pretty cool. This little portico. Oh, that was bright going that direction. I'll go this direction. I love the spheres on top. And you see them on the main house as well. I love when you look through. Back in time. I think that baby is just soaking in the sun. Looks like he's asleep. So cute. Just sleeping there. Poor tired baby. Now he's lying down. Alright, so sorry for the sunshine. So that's the front of what remains of Dungeness. This is their driveway, and you can see there are deer and turkey grazing in harmony. The front gate is pretty awesome. Main gate into Dungeness. It's just wild. And sorry about the sun. Remains of the house. Through the gate. Okay. So, and this is the main road. The road that went straight into Dungeness is Main Street that we were on yesterday that took us down to Plum Orchard. So it was a straight shot to go back and forth and visit with family.